How's it going, YouTube? Pontiac Black here. I'm going to apologize ahead of time for my son if you hear him crying or whining or screaming. That's mainly why I haven't made a video. It's kind of hard to do when you take care of your kid and they're really loud. But anyways, I'm going to make a short little video here on my SR9 and family, I guess. Let's take a look here. Okay, you guys all know that my SR9 is kind of like my baby. I love this gun. It's very lightweight. It is safety checked. I can't really do it here, but there's no round in the chamber, or the chamber indicator here. It would be up just like that. Anywho, I love this gun. I mean, it was accurate right out of the box for me, anyway. It's great. It's lightweight. It's really thin. And I don't know. It's just a really good overall gun. So, what I did is I went and got this little brother, the SR9C. If you can see that very well. And the reason I did get it is I just love the platform. I love the gun just so much. I love shooting this. I actually carried this for a very long time. But it kind of stuck out right around here a little bit of my pants. Made it kind of hard, you know, for my arms and stuff. It would kind of hit my arm every time I would be walking or whatever. So I went ahead and I got the C. As you can see, it's a little shorter. And it has this little finger grip right here. That way my big hand can still get a full grip and be able to shoot it. So that's one of my new purchases here. Not only does it come with this small magazine here, but it also comes with this guy, which is a 17 round. It'll fit in here, this or 9. But it has this little deal here, and I'll show you real quick. I'm just gonna try. It's really difficult to do one-handed. So again, it is a loaded mag, but no round in the chamber. So this little plastic deal here, it's like kind of like a spacer. It makes it into a full-size grip. So when you're out shooting or whatever, if you just had the SR9C, this would give you a 17 round magazine. So instead of the 9+1. So I thought that was pretty neat. I might order a couple more of these smaller ones though to carry with. And also, you know, I love this SR9 series from Ruger so much that even though I don't have this caliber, I got the SR40. I wasn't too sure because I do not have a 40 caliber of any kind, but I went ahead and I bought it. I bought 1,000 rounds. So here's the SR family here. This is also lightweight. I mean, it's just a tad bit bigger in the grip than the SR9. Mag holds 15, I believe. Yeah, it's 15. But it feels the same to me anyway. I haven't shot it yet either, but I will go make a video on them. And I'll go back into this and make a little bit more of a better review on each one. I just haven't had a whole lot of time, you guys, and I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to show you that there. And also about my press here, I was asked by somebody in my comments to tell a little more about it, like the cost. Overall, you guys, I spent, I'm going to be honest, probably about $900 to start. The press was $430 plus tax. I have the tumbler down here, and then behind there I have the bucket that separates the media and the brass once it's cleaned. So this tumbler was $60. This was $430 plus tax. The die is just for the 9mm die, which you get all 3 dies. It's back here in this box. That was $50. This was $12.99. It's a 3-pack of the die bushings for the press. Had to get the plate for the 9mm. This is $30. And you know, the primer tray, bullets. This was $30. This is a micrometer, digital micrometer. You can get them cheaper at Harbor Freight or whatever, but I just went ahead and bought one of those. And then you need a scale. This is $34.99. This is the cheapest one I found, and it's a digital scale. It works really well. I like it. And then the neat thing about this, though, is it's progressive press. And if you want to change calibers, you know, once you get everything set, they just spin and pop out, and that's what these bushings are for. So they just spin and pop out, and then you can pop your new ones in. I really like that, you know, since I have so many different pistol calibers that I'm going to be loading, it's going to be a lot easier for me. Also, this is HS6 powder. The good thing about the HS6 powder is I could use it for the 40, the 9, the 38 special, and the 357. So I'll only have to use one powder for all 3. Of course, I will experiment with different powders for accuracy and quantity that you can get out of a pound, but you know, for the most part, I plan on sticking with this HS6. I really like it. I went to the range and I shot the SR9 and the Glock 2 days ago, Wednesday, and I shot 250 rounds of my hand loads, and holy crap, they were accurate. You know, I was pretty surprised that, you know, I was gonna be worried that one of them was gonna have a little bit more charge than the other, but I was being kind of anal, and I said this took me about 2 days to load because I'm constantly checking the powder, make sure it's dropping the right amount, and I'm constantly measuring the actual length of the cartridge and bullet together, the round, to make sure that it's at 1.155. The max length is 1.164, which this, for some reason, when it's running progressive, you know, it will go up to like 1.16, but I like to keep it at 1.15. So I'll just explain a little bit of how this works. Of course, I don't have any primers in here, or else I would run it through. But so you put a brass in here, a clean brass. It goes up into this first die here, this one, which drops the old primer and resizes. And then you go push forward, and I don't know if you can see that little deal back there moving up and down. That sets your new primer. Then when you come back and click back again, pull the ram up, this is your flare die. Then you go ahead and lower your ram, raise your ram. This will come up into the powder measure. As soon as that cartridge hits the powder measure, this will come up and it'll dump the powder into your cartridge. Go back down, and you know, as this is all happening, you know, you're putting new brass in here and it's keeping a cycle going. And then this one is the last one. You come up and you seat the bullet into your cartridge, and then it'll pop out here. Your next one up, and then it'll just shoot it out into the tray here. Now, as far as saving money, you're not saving a whole lot of money at first, because to pay for the press, um, you're gonna have to make quite a bit of rounds. But I figured it out. I have a whole bunch of brass that I've shot, and I save all my brass, so I don't have to buy brass. So I figured it out: 1,000 rounds of 9. Reloading 1,000 rounds of 9. That's the powder, the bullets, the primer, the cleaning, the media, all that stuff. You end up saving about $70 per 1,000 rounds, which that could add up if you load 2,000-3,000 rounds. That's quite a bit of money. Now, if you buy your brass, you're really only going to save about $20 or $30, which isn't a lot. But once you go up into the calibers like the 38 or the 357, you're going to save a lot more money on the bigger calibers, of course. So I'll do a little bit better video on all that, guys, and I'll show you a little better on how this works later once I load primers and everything into it. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Appreciate your time. Have a good one.